I'm going to tell you. Oh, are you? Do you look
In an SS interrogation room in Berlin, 1944. What is your name, rank, and number? Where are your tanks at present situated? How many men in your battalion? And will you stop hitting me when I'm talking to you?
No, because can you imagine the cavalry? And there was 10 million Indians round.
This fella's walking along the road like that and he's going, I'm God. I'm God. I said, hey, pal, don't be going around that. You get yourself into trouble. He said, I'm God. I said, come and have a drink. Settle yourself down. Took him into the pub. The manager said, oh, God, not you again. Well, I went into the barbers like that. He said, give us a Tom Jones haircut. He said, OK. And he went like that. Short back and sides, tough sticking out, elastoplasts everywhere. He said, Tom Jones doesn't get his hair cut like that. He said, he does if he comes in here.
He said, I'm awfully sorry, old chap. He said, awfully sorry. He said, never mind the car, hang the expense, give the cat another goldfish. He said, come with me. He said, have the day with me. We'll go into the posh enclosure, caviar, all that. Have the day with me. He said, thank you very much. He said. He took him into the enclosure. He's there. He's having all the bit, the caviar and the coffee. Finger up, John. Finger up. They keep giving him the odd tip. 50 pence on. He finishes up. He's cracked it. And he's there in the enclosure. Right at the end of the afternoon, one of the company comes up to him and says, excuse me, sir, would you like to join in with us? Would you like to put a pound in? He said, we're all getting up a little sweep. He said, I thought there was a bloody catch in it somewhere.
I went in this Chinese the other day. Oh, it was funny. Aren't they funny? I love their food. And I went in and said, do you do takeaway? He said, 2 from 6 leave 4. And he stood there and he said, you want lice? Have you ever walked in? When they haven't got enough chips ready and you're in that queue and you look at that big yellow piece of plastic. The best thing is Friday night, all the drunks are in there and they're going, a lot of things, haven't they? And then they go like that, don't they? Serve him, me old China. I was in there and I went, 3 fish and chips, please. And he went, we make fresh chip. Be free minute. And we have fresh chip. Then they go like that at the back, don't they? And all the family come out and look at you.
Fresh, isn't that? Went to court. Englishman, Scotsman, and an Irishman. And the judge said, have you been up before me before? And one of them said, well, I don't know, what time to get up? So, he said, you have been up, you've got...
This German fella was standing by the bar, drinking Luger and lime. And a fella come up to me and said, hey, you. He said, what? He said, do you like women, he says, when they take their wig off? All their hair's tatty. He said, no, why? He said, well, do you like women that when they take the teeth out, they go... He said, no. He said, well, do you like women who when they take the tights off, they've got sort of varicose veins and all lumps sticking out? He said, no. He said, well, keep your eye off my wife.
I was wandering down where we used to live, us. Salford area. 1 or 2 houses left now. Sent us all out on these reservations, haven't they? There's a corner shop now, it's a mosque. One white man in the street, that's all. Hey, but they're howling all night then, fella. Imagine living there now. Just one white fella in the whole street and all. In the backyards, you hear them all. Oi, 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 oi. Irish fellow went in. I'm sick of it. That fella howling his head off on that prayer mat in your backyard. I've taken him in from your yard, and I've put him in my yard, and see how you like it. It's that Ayatollah, isn't it? He's potty him, isn't he? Stop smoking, drinking. Wouldn't be able to smoke if he was there now. Terrible, isn't it? Not worth living, all that. Smoking and drinking. You don't mind burning embassies.
You hear it? One says, I heard two talk, and one says, was it you or your brother that was drowned at sea? He said, it must have been my brother, because I was never in the Navy.
That's an hard language to learn, that's German, don't it? What's number 6 in German? Sex, all right, love. Sex. Imagine going into a butcher's shop for half a dozen shops and say, give us sex. No wonder there's a lot of kids in Germany. Nah, we want to stay on our own. We're great, us, aren't we? Hey, I mean, we should never have joined the common market, should we, love? We shouldn't. Wait, the prices have gone up. My mate's got a butcher's shop. And he can't sell any meat. So he made it into an antique shop, and he put... Do you know it? Oh, yeah, you got your coat from there. Has Arthur Neger seen that coat? It might be worth a few bob, that. And he's put curtains in the window. Curtains. And shirts. And skating boards. All. And he's got a fridge full of meat. Antique shop, so he gets a leg of lamb and he puts it in the window. Underneath he put Nelson's leg. And this German was walking past. And he put his head in the door and he says, "Was ist das?" He'd been in Liverpool for a bit, like. He said, "Was ist das?" And my mate said, "It's Nelson's leg." He said, "Was die kosti?" That means how much in German? My mate said, £6.50. He said, "How much is that in marks?" He said, "Oh, about 25 quid. He said, "I'll have it." My mate said, "This is great." So he goes into the fridge and he comes out with a sheep's eye. And he puts it in the window. Nelson's eye. This German fella's walking past. Same fella. He said, "Was die kosti?" My mate said, £6.50. He said, "How much is that in American money?" He said, "About £4.50. It's getting worse, see? He said, "I'll have it." He said, "Nelson's eye, I'll have it." So next day, my mate got 2 potatoes. And he puts them in the window. And the German comes back and he goes, "Hey, du Engländer, du think me Dummkopf? They're not Nelsons." He said, "I know the King Edwards." Do you get it?